Good evening, everyone, and welcome to 7GR. Tonight, we're at the famous Suzuka International Racing Course for round 4 of Tier 1 in Season 7. But before we get into the nitty-gritty tonight, I welcome in the comms box with me tonight, Killer Miller. How are you, sir?
How are we, Coolidge? It's a pleasure to be back. Obviously, last time was a disaster for me. Couldn't get to say anything. But now I'm back for a Grand Prix as prestigious as this. I love this circuit. Figure of 8 track, what's not to like? And this is so slippy at some points. Really shows who the best drivers are.
Yeah, I agree. I have to admit, I was a bit surprised about the kind of the negativity towards a certain track in the chat. Maybe because of the curbs this year, the game aren't that friendly. But it's definitely a driver track for Suzuka for sure. One that I particularly love, especially the S section, which can make or break a lap entirely.
It's so much fun to watch the S section because if you get it right, it's beautiful to watch. If you get it wrong, however, then you're either going for a spin or losing significant time. So, you know, it's really going to be of who's got a good setup on this track.
Yep. So a class of 16 tonight. Currently focusing on Muddy Warrior, who is making his 7GR debut tonight. I would wish him good luck, but I will probably curse him, so we'll leave it right there.
Yeah, just
currently on his outlap sandwich between the two McLarens, as it stands.
Everyone seems to be coming out at the minute, wanting to get a lap in. This track is known for just being really unfriendly to drivers, and again, I'm also not going to wish Muddy Warrior anything. I'm just going to let him crack on with it and see how well he does today.
Yeah, you mentioned, you kind of alluded to a minute there, but obviously being a driver's track, it's quite harsh on track limits, this circuit as well. So expect to see a few laps invalidated, expect to see a few time penalties in the race. But first, it's time for a lap with Zeno. A funny circuit this, because when I was looking up for my revision for corner names, turn 1 is literally called first corner. It's got there's last curve and there's first corner. You've got famous track names like Snake and Dunlop Degner. You've got the Spoon Curve, you've got the 130R, and you've got first corner. So yeah,
love it. Absolutely love that.
As you know, comes up to Degner now. Very challenging part of the circuit. Very easy to kind of drop it in here. Now he approaches.
Now Zeno is going to want to do very, very well this race. He suffered a 20-second time penalty on the previous race for violating Park Firm rules. So he's really going to be looking to make the most out of this one.
He did, yes. It was a decent race, but unfortunately, because his understanding of the English language isn't particularly fantastic. He runs wide, but he escapes the punishment. Because his English isn't the best, I don't think he quite understood the instructions of everyone in the top 10 starting on the soft tyres after our
qualifying
technical difficulties we had last week. But anyway, enough of that. Zeno is exiting the last corner. What kind of lap will he set?
It's entirely through the last corner.
He does a 1:29.4, which is 4 seconds off the lap record here. Oh, we're about to trim to Vegeta, and he's got no wing. That's not very helpful. But Muddy Warrior, did he invalidate? Yeah, he invalidated. And Finley is a 1:30.5, so we're quite a way off.
Whoa, Aurelian.
As Aurelian does a 29.3. Decent lap there. What about Rhino? He is invalidated. What about... excuse me, Fundamental doing well. You've got Adam... and Arthur's had a spin. Arthur's missed the last two races, but he's been caught out by Degner, hasn't he?
That corner catches out so many people. You hit it wrong, and your tyres just essentially tell your car to just lose its grip.
Yep. Next across the line will be Adam then. Can he get anywhere near his teammate's pace tonight? Current Tier 2 champion, of course. He will cross
Yeah.
the line, and he does a 129.5. So a decent lap there from Adam. Up there is Zeno.
Adam
And
seems
only a couple of attempts off of ruling as well.
Adam seems to be doing very well this season. You know, just come up from the Tier 2 Drivers' Championship and winning it in the process. To mine and Vaughan's dismay. Yeah, so it's nice to see him climb through the ranks like this.
Yep, I was about to say Rain's on a lap, but he's invalidated. Arthur, of course, had a little spin, so he won't be going fast anytime soon. Anyone else on a decent lap? We've got Rhino there. Owen and Rhino are actually quite close together, so we'll watch these two then, shall we? Well, as Rhino looks like he's aborted that lap, he's stopped on the hairpin to get out of the way of someone, by the looks of it. Yeah.
That was Jake, I think.
So yeah, here we go. Yeah. Let's see what Owen can do then. Oh, you can see the curb was so slippery there. The car wanted to step out. And the famous 130R coming up now. A corner everyone loves, but they also love to hate it as well, because you don't get that turning point right and you can go spinning. As Owen took a lot of curb through there, actually. He's very brave.
See, he's really pushing the track limits here. This is brave. This is extremely brave from him. I'm surprised he hasn't invalidated after those.
Yeah, and he does a 129.1, so provisional pole then for Owen. Very much decent at that. We know Rhino invalidated. What about Jake then? He is just starting a lap. So let's ride on board with our Lord and Saviour, shall we? As he goes into the first corner.
Nice and tidy.
Oh, another little wiggle there from Jake. Yeah.
Understood, sorry. Nice one, Kate.
That was oversteered, don't worry, you were right the first
I was right the first time. Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised I'm even allowed on the comms box half the time.
Alright then. There you go, Jake approaching Degnut. Let's see if he goes down to 6th, and then down to 3rd. Early back into 4th. As Fear Lucy looks like he's retired on track.
It'll be last on that
Into
one.
the hairpin for Jake. Slowest corner, well, second to, I should say. So it's hairpin in the corner, because obviously you've got the chicane. Down to 50 miles an hour there. Hugs the right hand side of the circuit, the shortest line to the next corner as he approaches the spoon.
Looks to be very consistent, very clean from Jake, but you know,
It does.
he's missed a couple of the apexes, so I'm not. I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, I'm expecting 5th on this one. I'm gonna bank him. He's gonna come 5th on this lap.
Okay. Right, 130R, how close? Oh, again, another driver that basically goes half over that curb. Alright, then into the casino triangle. Or the, I don't know why it's called a triangle, because it's a chicane. But here we go. Jake, he's already in the 29.
Oh my God, look at that.
30.1, so he goes 5th.
Look at that, he's a genius.
So, decent lap in the end there for Jake. And Finley, I tell you, he's been on these tyres 3 laps now, and looks like he's invalidated every single lap. What about Paul then? He's looks like he's in a slow down lap.
Yeah, that's
Oh, he's warming up for another go. Yeah, he's warming up for another go. Vegeta, it'll be good to see what time he gets. Obviously, Paul last time out in France, before, of course, having that turn 1 collision, which... Oh, look at that, 28.7, what a lap.
oh, that.
Oh,
That's the time. That's perfect from
Gauntlet
Vegeta.
has been thrown down.
See if anyone can improve on that one.
Right then, so next across the line, Vegeta? Rain has just started a lap. Let's see what our championship leader can do. He's won the last 2 Grand Prix. He's been on pole twice already this season. Looks like his consistency has been a bit better this season. Look how close he's getting to the edge of the track.
Really, just honestly, the confidence he had in those corners to just flick the wheel.
It's the
he
pad.
just goes
You can
with
just tell the pad users, they have so much more confidence.
So much more confidence
In corners like that. You can just tell. And let's see what he does through Degner. How many gears down? Oh, 1 gear down very late as well. Only down into 4th there. You saw Owen go down to 3rd. Down to 4th for Rain. What about the hairpin?
He's
Oh, look at that. Up into 4th early as well. So
confidence
he's
of
going
it.
for the short shift there.
Unreal.
It does. You can see why in some tracks he's in the top 10 in the world in time trial. As he approaches Spoon, again just chucks the car into there. But of course, it's high risk, high reward, this style of driving, because you've seen Rain, he's very capable of making a mistake. So the high risk, high reward is working so far this season as he approaches 130R with the yellow flags.
It's just a very slow drivers up ahead. Oh,
he got very lucky there. Oh, I thought that was going to be invalidated, but he gets away with it. He sticks to the right and a 1. He blitzes the field for 128.1. No starting at the back this time for Rain either.
Just Rain, honestly, like...
That is another level.
The fact that Rain and Adam are in the same team, it should be a crime. These two are so ridiculously fast and just so ridiculously consistent. I mean, you said Rain, high risk, high reward. It seems so far it's all risk. And, sorry, no, that nice one came again. It's no risk, all reward. And as for Adam, keep it consistent.
Yeah. Really improved, and he's up to a 28.7. So we've seen a big improvement from Aurelian in the last couple of races. He's been up there in the top 10. He was fighting up there for podiums last week. He had a race on battle, didn't he?
Yeah.
Last week, didn't he? With someone whose name I forgot. I apologise. Was it Vegeta? He had a race. I think it was Vegeta, wasn't he? He had a race on battle with Vegeta, didn't he?
I think so.
Who is currently in 5th? Yeah, because it was Jake and Fear Lucy, and I believe it was Aurelian and Vegeta, wasn't it? Who were just, playing cat and mouse with the DRS. After then, your reigning champion is currently P4. First race for a couple of weeks, so I imagine he'll want a couple of laps to kind of get back up to speed. And he's let's go see where we're going. Anyone else on a quick one? Looks like Rhino's on a quick lap. Find Defender.
Rhino's near the end. Should we stay on board with him?
Yeah, let's stay on board with the Rhino, shall we? The Rhino is coming. Here we go.
See if Rhino could improve on that 129.
See what line he takes through 130R. See, not a lot of curve. You see a bit more reserve there. Whereas we saw Reno and both pretty much cut that.
You see the difference in the style.
You respect that corner. Yeah.
Oh,
he pits.
He pits. Fair enough, yeah.
He pits. Who's next then? You got Owen. Who's next? You got Find Defender on 112. Can Find Defender, can he improve on his 130.4?
Yeah.
He can. He goes up to the P9, so decent lap there. Looks like Finley is next. Looks like he's finally kept it within the white lines this time. What kind of lap can he produce? 29.9, decent lap there. He's in the top 10.
He's in the points. That's what matters.
He is. Right, who's next? Is it Owen? No, I believe it's Aston Martin, which will be Muddy Boy, but he's on the out lap, so we will stick with Owen then. And let's see if Owen pretty much cuts the 130R, shall we? See the difference between himself and Rhino.
I've seen a lot of the drivers up front have got the red flashing fuel symbols, showing they're not running a lot. And it's interesting because they're all running low fuel. So you have to wonder some of the lower ones who don't have that. Oh no, what was it? You have to wonder the people lower down who don't have that. What are they doing wrong? They're putting too much fuel in the car.
Oh, and I tell you what, I've just had a weather report for the race, and it's allegedly heavy rain all the way through.
Oh yes.
So these guys just need to burn their tyres and get the wets out.
Oh, that's fantastic. I was hoping for a wet rain. I didn't want to say anything because no one likes a wet rain here. But it's so interesting to watch. That S corner, that S section of the track is about to become a whole lot more tricky for these boys.
Oh, yeah. And so you kind of wonder, with the rain coming, you wonder how many of these guys have actually gone for a wet setup, or have they gone for the glory of the qualifying lap? Because Rain currently 6/10 ahead of Aurelian. You kind of wonder. We know Rain's fast, but is he 6/10 fast? That is the question.
We are gonna see who has done the right strategy call here. I mean, for all we know, it could be someone right down the bottom of the grid currently. But this track in the rain is a nightmare. but it's so brilliant to watch, and I can't wait for the race now. Honestly, that's proper chat me up.
And we join in, and Adam's going for a spin around the hairpin.
Arthur's also gone.
Yep, he's retired on session. Oh no, he's retired going into the last chicane. Oddly.
Right.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, floats your boat. Maybe that's why Fear Lucy decided not to qualify for. Do you know what? I'll just stay at the back, keep out of trouble, and make my way through, because we've seen how treacherous. Well, I mean, you've raced in the rain. You can see the visibility is pretty much zero.
Visibility here in the rain is poor. It's so unbelievably poor. You've almost got to rely on instincts alone. So, these Tier 1 boys, they're going to show us today why they're Tier 1 boys. So I'm actually expecting to see some good racing.
Yeah, one can only hope. I mean, obviously, with the fact it will be raining, you kind of wonder what kind of effect that will have on the racing. Because, ordinarily, there's only really 2 overtaking points. Say normal overtake. We've got into turn 1. Obviously, that one is usually DRS assisted.
Into first corner.
And of course, you got into turn 16 at the last chicane as you go for 130R. Other than that, obviously, you can overtake at the hairpin if you're brave and you're a lot faster than the car in front. But it's any kind of normal overtake is going to be it'll be a very good overtake. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. I mean, turn 1 in the rain is, that is the main one. That's what I like to use personally, because it just makes it so easy having that DRS advantage, or having ERS advantage, should I say, sorry, if it's raining. So turn 1 is the best one to do, but if we do see any others, it'd be good.
We talk about high risk, high reward. I was just watching Rain, and he had no nose. He's come back into the pits, and he's hit his wheel coming into the pit, so that is him done.
Well,
unfortunately.
Let's see if he can keep it. He's got the pole position, and no one seems to be coming close.
No, it's just he's in a league of his own at the moment. The next person across the line will be Paul. Looks like as I say that, he backs out. So next then, the debutant, that is Muddy Warrior. Looks like he's at 6 attempts up on his own time.
Muddy Warrior, see what you've got. It's very, very quick.
It's looking decent, isn't it? It's going to be a 29s, isn't it? 29.4 puts him up to 9th position.
Not bad at all.
Just below Adam and above. Right, so a decent time. Who's next then? Oh, as Owens off the track. Let's stay on board with Aurelian, shall we? He'll be, I think, right now, as qualifying does end, it looks like he will be the only one that will be able to challenge Rain.
See, now we've got to wonder, because no one has been able to match Rain, but you could be right. Has he put on a dry setup? Because 6 tenths, that is huge in Formula 1 terms. So, yeah, this will be interesting in the first lap.
Right then. So obviously with Rain setups, you do carry a lot more downforce. Really across the line, he improves by 2 tenths, so he's still 4 tenths off. So a decent lap then. We know Owen's done. The other person's Muddy Warrior, I believe he's done. So I believe that's pretty much everyone done, apart from Origin Finn. Looks like he is on to set a lap time.
The only lap time he has set. You've got to hope it's for good.
Yeah. Obviously, there's no benefit to qualifying 11th for in the top 10, of course. If it's going to rain, you might as well just go as fast as you can.
We're too short in the rain on the first corner, This track can be carnage. Staying at the back may not be the baddest thing known to man.
As Finn does go 11th. So, yeah. I mean, the one place you don't want to be is in the first second are probably okay. But from 3rd to 10th is probably where you don't want to be on a grid like this.
Honestly, I feel bad
in
for
torrential rain.
6th place for me, just for some reason, is telling me that one, I'm pretty sure 6th place here sucks in the rain. Yeah, literally in the middle of everything. You are essentially, the people behind you brake. So, he's going to, I reckon he's going to have a tough time.
Rain has confirmed he's got a wet setup on.
Wow. So he's just fast.
Yeah. Yeah, 3.5 tenths. on Aurelian. So then, Mr. Killermiller, let's do your job and go through the qualifying order.
Righty ho, well, we start with Rain in pole position, absolutely flyer of a lap to go on a wet setup, incredible. Followed by Aurelian and Vegeta, they're going to be hoping to get a good start. Arthur and Zeno round off your top 5, followed by Owen, Jake, Rhino, Adam and Muddy Warrior round off our top 10. Origin Finn, Fine Defender, Finley, Trey, Paul and Fiorucci to round off our 16. And Zeno will definitely be looking in 5th to make up for last week's mishaps.
Yeah, Zeno, one of those drivers that has got the potential to be up there.
Does. Righty ho, what are you? I tell you what, and I'm going to do this because I do this a lot, and you're probably.
And there's the rain.
I really hate me for it, Coonage. What are your predictions? Who do you reckon's going to win this one?
Someone that I think. I mean, no disrespect, but I think someone inside that top 15 is going to take the victory.
You reckon?
So I'm ruling the win. I'm ruling Fiorucci out for the win. I don't think he's going to win. Everyone else has got a shot.
Yeah.
Fiorucci is the only one who.
Do you reckon like one of like 15 drivers out of 16, one of them's got a shot? Yeah.
Yeah, they got a shot. I don't know what you're laughing for. They got a great shot. You know?
Yeah.
The rain is the great equalizer. Oh, look at that, intermediate. So not full wets, but
it looks like full wet
still
conditions.
very
It's
wet.
great.
Ah.
All those puddles in the pit lane.
Jake has mentioned that we are going at 20:59, so we've got just under 3 minutes.
Honestly, I think I might actually with you. I'm not too sure who's going to win this one. It's just such a, I mean, for the rain in Japan, it's just one of those. You know, it'd be a long shot to get it right. Oh, Rain has just posted his qualifying lap in the chat. Okay.
Well, I think this is the where he had that really good first sector where he was 2 tenths up, and then he did what Rain does and bottled it. Oh, bit of lag. Has he got the racing line on? That is okay because he's enjoying the game.
To be fair, racing lines. I see quite a lot of people use them, and I use them myself. It's more just a guide.
Yeah, the Degner curve. We lost it at the Degner. Yeah, I mean, I use it more for braking point.
Yeah.
You know, just see where to brake. Even then, that's usually wrong, to be fair.
I kind of use it to help me overtake. It's kind of nice to see where the optimal racing line is, so you know kind of how to counteract it when you're doing an overtake. You know what to expect.
Yeah.
This should be a brilliant opening lap. If there's no carnage, then that just proves the skill of these boys. But if there is carnage, I will 100% not be surprised.
Well, it's going to be carnage because it's rain. I'd be very surprised if the whole grid got round without at least one pit stop.
I'm just
on the first lap.
I'm keeping my eye on Owen because I don't think he's in a good position.
You did say 6. You did say 6, didn't you?
Yeah. I can't imagine. It's just from what I'm thinking and how I'm picturing it in my head. 6th is not a position that is like in my eyes. It's not a favourable position.
Ooh. I apologise for the interruption, but Arthur just switched to wet tyres.
Okay, that's interesting.
Because in the chat, Rain has put it's heavy rain, but into conditions. So, I mean, maybe this is one of those races where it's a bit like a wet, dry track, where it's actually it should be on wets, but it's only going to be wet conditions for about 4 or 5 laps, which means it enters a good, better for the long run.
What is Arthur doing?
I don't know, but I am loving it.
Does he know something? Is he using that championship experience?
Yeah.
Oh, these now proper right. The rest of the grid will now be thinking what's going on if they can see his blue tyres.
Yeah, it's Anyone else going to go on for the wets? No, just Arthur. Maybe he thinks it's going to get wetter.
Maybe.
Who knows? You know, there's a reason why he is, you know, our current Tier 1 champion. So you can see on the screen here, the game reckons the first stop will be anywhere between lap 30. I think Rain's spun it on the formation lap. Well, as long as he doesn't hit a wall, then he's fine.
No, he's touched the wall on the back.
He's alright, he's alright. But there you go, last the first challenge on a formation lap. That's a new one.
Just waiting for.
You know, he can't really touch anyone though, he's got to stay there. And Jake's fallen down as well.
Yeah, a few people sliding.
And I tell you what, even though the rain did look quite heavy, you can see the track, that's an intermediate damp track, isn't it?
Yes, that is definitely intermediate.
There are a lot of puddles, but unfortunately puddles don't really matter on this game.
No.
They're just there to look pretty. Otherwise, if the cars hit those puddles in real life, they'd be aquaplaning all over the place.
Yeah, the puddles here are just kind of more to tell you what the conditions are on the track, nothing more.
Yeah. And of course, with Cody's working on supercars for the last year, I can't imagine track conditions would improve much in the next game either.
Honestly, I reckon the next game will be very interesting for us. We're venturing into a new era of cars. It should be incredible to see who's going to dominate that one, because it's going to be a whole lot different.
Keyword there is should. You just never know.
It should, yes. So it's Codemasters. You don't know what to expect.
You know it's still broke. The online's still broken after 4 years.
Yeah.
It worked good about 4 years ago. Since then, there's just safety car bugs and lobby glitches, just the never ending. But I digress. This is the best Formula 1 game out there in terms of, you know, racing on track.
Yeah,
you know.
I did like 2020.
Yeah, I liked 2013. I loved that. I was good at that game.
Can I just be that guy? Yeah, 2009 is the best Formula 1 game ever made.
There wasn't one in 2009.
Yeah, the one on the Wii, and it was absolutely terrible. And
the Wii.
Yeah, I've got it, and it's god awful.
Yeah, the best F1 game ever. Well, recent was 2007 on the PlayStation 3. That was absolutely mega. But enough of the trip down nostalgia lane. Rain has got to his grid. And it looks like Jake will be the last one to take his position. No, he's already on grid. It's Owen. It's Owen that's on his grid. So then, we wait for the red lights of doom. Here we are.
The worst camera angles known to man.
Yeah, they're never any good, are they? Here we are then. 5 lights, and we are away! It looks like it's a decent start for most drivers. Doesn't look like anyone's spun on the start, although Paul's was the place at the start. We are looking to turn 1, we're looking okay. A few drivers running wide. Oh, Rhino's made up 3 places at the start. Good going for him.
He's not gone well for Zeno.
No, Zeno's down 5. Jake's down 2, but Owen, the person you cursed, is still in P6 at the moment.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Well done to Owen.
Look at Rain at the front. He's already got a second.
That is ridiculous.
On Aurelian. And looking at that, Owen, and so interestingly, it looks like Rain and Fine Defender have gone for the low fuel strategy. And Jake, unfortunately, will be pitting. He doesn't have a wing. So he's been caught up somewhere.
No.
Unfortunately for him, which is definitely not what you want on a track like this. Yeah, doesn't look like there's much damage for anyone else.
Lucci making up 6 positions. That's incredible.
Yeah, look at that. It's almost 2 seconds already. It is 2 seconds. That is frighteningly fast pace.
Like, I understand that his name is Rain, but like this, I mean, this is ridiculous. Like,
yeah. Oh, and look at that! Rhino ran wide, and Owen was able to take advantage. Oh, and that's Origin Finn in the wall. He's lost it.
Oh, no.
130R.
Oh,
we have
there's
a
a spin from Muddy
VSC.
Warrior.
A VSC then, no full safety car yet then.
Oh, Muddy Warrior. Oh, you poor man. You've just reset the track.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
Well, I didn't catch it on stream, so, you know.
I did. That is a shame for Muddy Warrior.
At least Jake will now have a relatively free pit stop under the VSC. We got Trey, oh no, the double stacking for Toro Rosso's there. Toro Rosso's AlphaTauri's.
AlphaTauri living in the past here, Koenig.
Yeah, I was going to say. So the gap. Still got that 250 gap at the front. Vegeta. Decent stuff here. Well, the front four have stayed where they are. So you got Rain, Aurelian, Vegeta, and Arthur all stayed where they are. Let's have a quick look at tyres. Did I'm not wrong. Where's tyres? Yes, so Arthur did start on the wets, and interestingly enough, looking down, Jake has put the wets on as well.
Wow.
So I do wonder if it's going to get wet.
If it's going to get wet, or they know they've got no grip.
I should say. Because that's definitely a bold move. But, I mean, looking at Arthur's pace, he's certainly not falling back, is he?
No, nowhere near. He's done well, and, you know, the fact that he's on the wet tyre and he's been able to keep up with the intermediates, that tells you something, doesn't it? Maybe this track isn't as intermediate as the others thought.
I mean, the rain, looking on board with Arthur, the rain is coming down fiercely. But of course, if the track isn't wet enough for those tyres, they will be so cold. And I was about to say he would spin.
Arthur nearly
look at that.
What a save.
Oh, he saved that really well, and that could give Owen the chance to have a look up into turn one.
He's forcing
He's
wide.
around the outside if he does. Oh, they're going side by side. Owen takes to the outside still. And,
oh no!
Arthur keeps that position. Oh, and he's gone. Oh no! Oh, I don't think the wet tyres were the right choice. He's definitely been squirming, hasn't he?
I wonder if those tyres are getting too hot.
Down into 12th position then Arthur goes. And we'll keep an eye on Jake as well, because he's on those wets as well. He's currently 5 seconds behind Trey. So we'll see what kind of lap times he can do compared. Back up the front. Your leader is still Rain, 3 seconds ahead of his nearest challenger, Aurelian.
This man, it's incredible. 3 seconds. It's been 3 laps. He's gained a second a lap. This is ridiculous.
It's crazy. Yeah. Brian Lewis Hamilton right there.
Really is.
Yeah. Where's Rosberg when you need him?
we don't need that. We need dominance. This is the right era, everybody. You're here to see it. So
this just in from my interview from Origin Finn. He said that he attempted to do 130R flat in the wet. So yeah, that was never going to end well.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So
there's Raymond the
there you go. Fastest lap 141.5. Let's see what kind of lap. So he is currently a second lap faster than Aurelian. The only one. Everyone else 42s and 43s. Rain is the only person in the 41s.
What has Rain done to that car?
Yes, he's obviously got some kind of super setup. But keeping an eye on Jake, you can see he's fallen back by almost 2 seconds. So I think the intermediates are the right tyre to be on. We'll keep an eye on Arthur to see what he puts on in the pits. He's in there now. And it is a set of intermediates. So I think Arthur has... Yeah, I think Arthur's realised his mistake.
Yeah, Jake is not going to benefit from this.
No, so the grid looks like it's settling down a little bit. Owen, who is currently 2 seconds behind Vegeta, looks like he's settled for now. He hasn't quite dropped Rhino after getting past him. Rhino keeping behind Adam and Zeno. You've got Fear Lucy, the one man who won't be winning tonight, currently in 8th position. You get Finley up there in P9 and Muddy Warrior on his debut currently sitting in P10 and the final points playing position.
Honestly, if Fearlucci wins this, that will be the best thing I've ever witnessed.
I will send him a beer in the post if he wins.
Oh,
As
taken by Finley. Finley's just nabbed him up the inside. That's a brilliant move.
Yep. So yeah, after P11, you got obviously the people, the first stoppers. Felix is going in the pits. Is he going on the dryers?
I guess he's got damage. It's quite early.
Is it emotional damage or is it just time?
Nah, it's front wing
damage?
It's a replacement front wing
damage. So something's happened somewhere. All right then. Is there a battle on track anywhere?
I don't think so, no.
It looks like Owen has dropped Rhino now in the second half behind, and of course this is one of the things you do get with a rainy race. Sometimes on a track like Japan, there's not a lot. Well, the pace difference is quite similar, but also it's very hard to overtake. So
it's just such a hard track to follow on. I mean, so many twists and turns and corners that want to eat your tyres for breakfast. You know, it's very hard to kind of stay on someone's rear to even consider an overtake.
Yeah. And look at I think the one thing that people always forget about the rain as well is it's much easier to, you know, rain stays in 8th for 130R. ERS charges that much faster in the rain, so you can use a lot more than you normally would.
It makes up for the DRS, isn't it? We don't have that, so you know it's nice that you get the DRS because that's really the only thing they've got to assist them in the overtakes.
Yeah. Right then, let's run them all with rain then, shall we?
I mean, it's like you're saying in quali laps.
He's probably faster than me in the wet than I am in the dry, to be fair. So
just look again. The confidence is still there to just flick the car into the corner.
Yeah, just look at that throttle control though. Just the dabbing on the throttle.
Insane. It
never going
it's
full on
almost
until
artistic.
he needs to. Yeah. Confidence in that car as well to just stick.
Ooh. You should be careful. Not one time to not
I think track limits are a bit more generous as well in the rain. God, we went flat out around there. I could never do that. Jesus, I'd always end up spinning. Interesting, you only go the third gear around the hairpin, and then up at the early fourth shift, as we saw in the dry conditions as well. So he's definitely got a good tactic around there.
Just 5 seconds on Aurelian. That is insane. Just for someone to be that fast, you know, it's esports level as Jake retires.
Oh, Jakey, and he's brought the safety car out, which I think at this point in the race won't do anything for strategy. It's just going to bring the field that bit closer together. Cheering for Jake.
So I'm guessing it's the wet tyres that he had on.
He had Intons on, according to my dashboard.
Oh, okay.
When he lost his nose, he
yes.
For a new set of Intons. And I think you can see, even though the rain is coming down very heavily still. Oh, and Vegeta pits. So this could be the first bold move of the day because Vegeta could technically go to the end here. If the safety car comes in at lap 10.
So he's going to get what? 18 laps?
Wow. Although to be fair, he was already in third position, so I'm not too sure what he's gambling for. If anything, it's just, I don't want to say it's a lose-lose situation, but
it's a brave decision. If he makes it work, fair play to him.
Oh yeah, definitely, because the tyres will go to the end. It's just how much grip there will be on them towards the end.
That's a good point though, but if they don't have a lot of grip, if this track gets drier, because it appears to be getting drier with the amount of racing that's going around it, you could almost be planning to do what, you know, the actual drivers do in real life, where they burn them out, so it doesn't really matter that they've got no grip on them.
Unfortunately, I don't think that works in this game.
Doesn't work, but the lack of grip and the lack of weight. I mean, you never know. It might know.
It should work. It should work in theory, like real life Turkey. But unfortunately, I don't think the game's that advanced.
Codemasters. Okay. Always got to remember it's Codemasters.
Yeah, we love you, Codemasters. Never change.
Rain's not going to be too happy with the fact that they've punched up the grid. However,
I think a bit. And looking at the lap times, it looks like Aurelian and Arthur definitely got into a rhythm because their laps are only 6 tenths, 7 tenths off Rain now. So it looks like obviously Rain was able to put the pedal to the metal and just get that confidence in straight away. Where it looks like it took Aurelian and a couple of laps to get that consistency in the Rain together. So they're looking okay. They're only 6, 7 tenths off a lap, which it's still a lot in F1 terms, but it's not 2 seconds a lap as it was at the start.
I mean, it's just. I know you say it's not a lot, but you have to remember this isn't the Rain. Where is Rain finding this time? 6, 7 tenths a lap on conditions like this. That is like Jarno Opmeer level of driving.
Well, it's all in the corners, isn't it? At the end of the day, there's a lot of corners around this track. I think is it 18 altogether? Is it? Yeah, 18 altogether. There's a lot of slow corners. There's a lot of medium corners. So there's a lot of time to run lost in pretty much every single corner around this track.
Rain will not be enjoying sitting behind the safety car. He wants to race. He wants to go. He wants to prove to everyone that he is the man.
Yep. So obviously that'll be a reprieve for Arthur, who is down in 13th after a spin earlier. So he'll be thankful for a second chance. It'll be interesting to see if he can come through the field once we're back up and running.
And how brave he wants to be.
Yeah. But the front 7 are the only guys yet to have pitted. So Vegeta is currently in 8th position at the moment, so he was down to 9th, but I think as was it Muddy Warrior that pitted? I think he's made another place. So we'll just see if he'll go back up the order.
I'll tell you what, this has benefited massively the people who are running low fuel. This is exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, because you can see Rain, as I go on to him now, is no longer flashing yellow. In fact, no one is flashing yellow anymore, so everyone is now on a positive fuel delta.
People who added fuel will not be too happy with that. And they could have run less.
Oh, it's a risk you have to take.
Safety car is in.
Safety car is in. It's a late call. I tell you what, I think this is only lap 2 it's been out as well. So a late call, and Rain doesn't have a lot of chance to back the pack up. So this, and of course, it's a short burst straight to the finish line as well. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh, and Aurelian spun it. Oh no!
Oh no!
And that gives Rain the perfect opportunity to streak away. And look at that, he's got 2 seconds before he even crossed the finish line. What bad luck there for Aurelian as he took too much curb. And he's down outside the points. Oh no, he's up in the ninth, I should say, but he's still... Oh, what a shame. But that does promote Owen up into P2 and Rhino up into P3, who's actually having a good race in... I don't know if you were with me in Imola. I know I was in Imola, wasn't I, when I was having that meltdown. Rhino was having a good race in Tier 1 in Imola, and it looks like he's having another good race tonight in Suzuka, as Vegeta has got past Finley on those fresher tyres. So Vegeta back up. Oh no, he's... Oh, I think Finley might be lagging a bit. I think he's jumping backwards and forwards, Finley.
Oh no. Obviously, Cody's... The connection recently hasn't been perfect on these, to say the least. It's been rather shocking.
Unfortunately, I think obviously we've got about a month to go till the new game comes out. Unfortunately, the servers tend to be powered by potatoes rather than actual, servers. So,
Yeah, it's embarrassing, really. It's embarrassing. It's Owen
Yep.
gets a
Oh, and
time
Owen.
penalty.
Yeah, the first person to get a time penalty.
I haven't seen more of those. But again, we are only 10 laps into the 5 laps into the race. Coming on 10.
Well, yeah, as I said earlier, obviously there's a bit more leniency from the game in the wet, as it looks like Arthur, was getting close to being overtaken by Muddy Warrior there through 130R. I mean,
There's fine defender.
doesn't look like Arthur's having a fun time tonight.
No. So too much.
That's a good view. I mean, it's pointless, but that's a good view. I like that. I've seen that one before. Yeah. Right, the time penalties are coming in. Has Vegeta got... Nope. That's definitely going to be frustrating for Vegeta, because it looks like he's... I don't know if Finley's in the lobby or not, but he is jumping about all over the place.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Poor connection issues.
Yeah. So then Rain, the gap has remained at 2.5 seconds, so it looks like Owen's been able to get up to speed a lot faster this time. And he has dropped Rhino again.
Hello,
Rhino.
Smack of oversteer from Rain.
I don't want to say all aboard the Rhino train again, but a second now. Oh, it's Muddy Warrior. Muddy Warrior. He's lost it. Doesn't look like it's the safety car. Oh, there you go.
Yes, it is.
I was about to say it looked like a safety car, and it pops up.
So will
we see any pit stops now?
You'd imagine
the field
surely.
is bunched up.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rain does pit. There you go.
I think everyone's going to be pitting.
So this... I mean, I'll tell you what, this... into Vegeta's hands. Vegeta will be laughing now, because he is... Well, I said that Adam stayed out, because I think he obviously didn't want to, double stack behind his teammate. But Vegeta, I mentioned earlier, it was going to be a gamble, but look at that, he's up into P2, and he's got what, 4 cars between him and Rain.
Yep.
So this worked out pretty well for Vegeta, to be fair. You can obviously never predict when a safety car is going to come out, unless you're George Russell. So yeah, he's done well at Vegeta. He's gambled and it's come off.
I tell you what, I'm hoping to see a masterclass from Rain here. He's been so quick. Let's see if he can put it. We know he's good at leading. Let's see if he can put the same into racing.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen anyone actually make an overtake tonight, like on track. So we'll just see if Rain can be the first one to a car.
Well then, Mr. Rain, let's see what you've got once the safety car goes. Actually pretty remarkable.
Well, so yeah, I mean, you got Adam up 8, Fine Defender up 9, Paul's up 9. The biggest loser, well, is Rain, but obviously that's because he's just pitted from 1st to 6th, so he's got 6 cars ahead of him. But of course, Aurelian hasn't stopped, and Adam hasn't stopped. So, I mean, so theoretically, Rain is actually behind Paul, Arthur, Fine Defender, and Vegeta, all on strategy. So,
my only concern is Adam.
Yeah, I mean, Adam will obviously have to pit. So, Aurelian and Adam are the only ones that have to make a mandatory stop. Everyone else can go to the end if they can make their tyres go.
That's what Vegeta will be playing.
Adam and the tyres are 10 laps old now. So I wonder if he'll come in now. He'll lose a lot of time if he does. Nope, he stays out. What about Aurelian? No, they're both staying out. So I imagine the safety car will probably come in this lap. Now all the cars are bunched back up. Hopefully the safety car will come back in.
Should come in this lap, 100%. What are your thoughts on the race so far then, Kunich?
Was not definitely been it's definitely been a not action packed, shall we say, but unfortunately with weather conditions like these, you weren't going to see many overtaking masterclasses. You may now see one now with rain down there in 7th, but yeah, it is what it is. This is just one of those races that will just happen every now and then. Even in league races, you get races like this.
Yeah. This race is more about individual brilliance than racing brilliance. And I think rain is going to be our prime example of that.
Yep.
Getting like Lewis Hamilton 2008 vibes.
Yeah. The rain is still coming down pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So,
it looked to be calming down.
yeah, it's not letting off anytime soon, is it? But I guess this is just prime intermediate weather. No BS, no drying up, no getting wetter, just stay consistently wet like this for the whole 27 laps. Oops. Oops. Oh no.
I was in.
There you go, safety car is in. So Adam Wool is the de facto safety car now. Let's see if he can put off Vegeta like Rain did to Aurelian. Unfamiliar territory this for Adam.
He's gone.
He has gone. Oh, it looks like he's caught Vegeta unawares. He's got that second already. Oh, he's definitely got the wares. It looks like
Paul's gone.
Paul's had an off. So that's
Paul's gone.
Yep, so that's one car down already for Rain. 5 to go. Oh, and Arthur's had a bit of a moment as well.
What is going
Rain's
on?
gained 2 places already through charity from other drivers, but Adam's done really well there to run away, really.
Oh, it's really not gone
Oh,
well.
and just following on board with Rain, he was getting very twitchy there.
See, this is my concern. He may have a leading setup, but is it good under the pressure?
Yeah, of course, Aurelian was his main challenger in qualifying and in the race before Aurelian had that little spin.
Now, this should be interesting because Aurelian has not got new tyres, so it's going to be a matter of
They're
time.
11 laps, 12 laps older than Reigns.
How long can he keep Rain behind?
Well, unless Rain is very fast out of the last chicane, I don't know. I can't see Rain getting past unless Aurelian makes a mistake. Even if he uses a second lap faster, you know the front straight is just not long enough.
No, it isn't.
It's hard enough to pass in the dry with DRS. So in the wet with no DRS, it's that much harder.
They've got the same battery power as well.
Yeah, and Aurelian has already fallen 2 seconds behind Fine Defender as well. And so Adam leads in
Rain
T1.
really pushing those corners.
Has Paul got damage? Because obviously he spanned, didn't he, at turn 1.
Yes, he
Paul
did. He
got
went into the
damage?
pit straight away.
Oh, he did. Okay. Looks like Vegeta has got that gap back under a second then from Adam. So Vegeta is kind of your leader in waiting.
Rain is so close to Aurelian right now. You can just tell he's
here we go.
very much more
he might have
confidence.
been a bit brave. I thought he might have been brave and gone around the outside there, but not quite.
Oh, he's really pushing it coming out of the corners though. He wants to get the move done.
You can see Aurelian really struggling on those tyres now. He's struggling for traction. You can see how much
So close.
better grip Rain
Oh,
has.
who's that? Oh,
That's
Paul's
Paul.
gone. Oh my God,
Oh,
here goes Rain.
Rain goes for a move. Ooh.
Very tight, very tight.
They leave each other space. Good racing from those two. As Arthur's in the pits
it's a
again.
safety car.
Oh, we got a
That's a safety
VSC. Oh, we got a VSC. Now, if this goes on long enough, this is almost the perfect opportunity for Adam and Aurelian to pit.
I expect Adam will be pitting now, if it goes over long enough, that is.
I mean, Adam will definitely want this because this will obviously he'll go back down quite a lot, but he'll lose obviously less time than he would have if it was in full racing conditions.
I think he might be lucky. I think it's gone long enough. Everyone's still rocking Delta.
I mean, he will fall down into 11th, but
Oh,
he'll be
100%.
that much closer. It'll be interesting to see. I'm surely Aurelian will come in as
no.
well, which will free up Rain.
Adam has not going to.
But no, Adam carries on, and Aurelian
As does
also
Aurelian.
carries on. So interesting stuff there. As the green flag is out, and we are racing again. Aurelian's fallen back by 4 seconds now.
This is ridiculous. Why didn't he pit? I'm very confused as to why he didn't pit.
I mean, even if he does wait for the safety car, it will still be the same amount of time behind, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, Arthur's 50 seconds behind, so he's not going to come out in 12th.
Aurelian really struggling on those tyres.
He is. And he's got Owen, Rain bearing down on him.
Just to tell the sheer amount of grip that Rain's got compared to Aurelian, it's insane. Aurelian really having to put in defensive moves here just to stop him from getting by.
Yeah.
Rain goes to the dive.
Left and Rain goes
That's
for it
Rain goes
again.
for the contact, Rain's gone.
Oh, and Rain hasn't quite gone, but
Too much too soon.
I think he might have put his nose somewhere where he probably shouldn't have been, but we'll leave that one up to the stewards. For now, Rain is back down into P7. It's unfortunate. There we go. Rain with much more work to do. Vegeta fallen down back by a second again, but I don't think he'll be too concerned because he'll obviously know Adam's got a pit and he's got a 2-second lead over Fine Defender. So I think Vegeta knows all he's got to do is keep it within the white lines. And I tell you what, look at Aurelian. We mentioned he was 4 seconds, but as I say that, Vegeta sets the fast to that. Aurelian was 4 seconds behind. He's now 2.8. So Aurelian looks like he's still got some speed in those tyres. Obviously not as fast as Rain, but if he's catching a Fine Defender up by a second a lap, then you can maybe see why he wasn't just pitting it.
Maybe he knows he can make those tyres last. Maybe he's hoping that the track dries.
Yep.
It's not rare for a driver to do that. You see that a lot.
So now we go on board with Rhino, who is under attack from Rain.
Rain really trying to step in. He wants that ground back.
I wonder if he'll have a look at the hairpin, or I wonder if he'll actually think against it now.
Can't imagine having a look here. Not with 0.4 seconds. Come on, that'd be Arthur goes for that move. Arthur goes fastest.
Yeah, Arthur's got the speed.
Rain really staying with Rhino here. He's got a lovely big long straight here. He's got enough battery life.
They both have to be honest.
They both do, and they're both using it.
And at the front, Vegeta's got the gap down to 3/10 now, so it looks like Adam is really starting to feel those tyres. Will Vegeta go for a move?
I can't understand why Adam didn't pit. Poor decision, in my opinion.
Vegeta goes to the outside, but is he gonna make it round there? Adam just about closes that gap off. Good defending there from Adam. Battle for the lead ensues, and Aurelian has taken another second out of Fine Defender here.
As Rain does get past Rhino.
And Rain does get past Rhino, so we missed that one. We missed the one overtaking the race. Ugh.
I don't know.
Rain he's 2 seconds behind Owen, so we'll see how fast.
May not be the only one. Owen is looking close to Aurelian, and Vegeta looking equally as close to Adam. We could be getting quite a bit of drama at the top here as Arthur gets a 3-second penalty. That's really not helping his case.
No, yellow flag in sector 1. Has someone made... Oh, it's
That
Lucy.
is fear. That's a safety car.
The one man I said wouldn't win has lost it.
Yep, well done.
And I feel like I'm a bit of a sidekick at the moment. So safety car is out, but again, you know, Adam and Rudy, if they pit, they're going to come out 10th and 11th.
Yeah, it's not going well.
9th and 10th, I should say, really. But at least they'll be on fresh tyres. But this does obviously then close the gap up for Rain.
Yeah, Ray does have another opportunity to make some moves.
And fine defender, finding himself up there in the lead as well. But of course, actually, unless they don't actually pit and go to the end, because it's raining, you don't obviously have to pit, do you?
No.
So you could stay out.
He is.
And Adam
he is
doing
staying
it. Oh,
He wants to go to the end.
well, what about Aurelian? He's staying out as well. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Can you imagine? Oh, no way.
If they can pull that off, I'll tell you what.
That would be the best drive I've ever seen on this league by a country mile.
Do you know what? It just occurred, the light bulb came on and I was like, hang on, they don't have to pit, do they? And of course, we've had 3 safety cars now. So, you know, these tyres aren't doing 27 laps. It's going to be, you know, 24.
If these boys wanted to pit, their chance is gone now. They're on these tyres at the end of the race.
Yeah. And
that's about, what, 8 laps?
Yeah.
And the safety car
9 laps to go now, yeah.
This is about to get very, very interesting.
Oh, this is... it just made the race that much better because we know... I mean, we saw how much Adam and Aurelian were struggling for grip. Now, with their staying out, obviously, it's going to be a good test of the skills of people like Vegeta, Fine Defender, Owen, Rain, Rhino, to see if they can get past these 2 drivers. Because if not, then Adam could well be on for his first race win in Tier 1.
Now that would
Reigning
be
Tier 2
something.
champion, of course. It would.
My first race properly commentating a race and having the man who picked the Tier 2 championship from Vaughan, you just promoted, come and win the first race. What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to
But that jealousy coming through. I'll tell you what, I mean, I don't want to say anything, so I don't want to curse Adam, because he's a generally nice guy, to be fair. I was in parties with him when we were in Tier 2, when I was good enough for Tier 2. So, to see him doing a bit... I beat him fair and square in Monza, and then, for whatever reason, my driving skill just fell off a cliff. So, my first ever Tier 2 race, when I won in Monza, I managed to keep Adam behind the whole race. At Monza, no one ever keeps someone behind at Monza, but I did.
Fair play to you.
You know, that's my claim to fame.
Yep, unfortunately, I haven't got a race win yet.
Oh,
Still chasing it, and it makes me cry.
You'll get it. You'll get it one day. Everyone else
I'll
will
get
retire,
it.
and
If I stop
you'll lock into
botting it
it, and
every
it'll be
time.
lovely.
Every time I've really got a win, I've bottled it.
Yeah. But that is the ups and downs of Formula 1 racing. I mean, just look at Rain. You know, for all Rain's stats, he's only won 5 races in 7GR. You know, this is his second full season now, so he's had... Let me just go to the stats page again, because it was in there earlier. Where are you? Stat checker. Where's Rain gone? Where is Rain? There we go. So there you go. Rain has, this is Rain's 27th race, but he's won 4 in 26. So
not bad.
That also comes with 8 podiums.
Yeah,
but for all Rain's,
for
for all his speed, you'd want more than 4 wins, and he should have more than 4 wins.
Just a matter of making it work.
Yeah, and I tell you what, look at Arthur, the guy with the fastest lap at the moment. He's going to be loving this. He's catching all back up, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He was 50 seconds off at one point.
Yes, he was 50 seconds off. He's going to love this. He's finally got a chance to get some points.
Yep. Sorry, correction. Owen has got the fast lap at the moment with 140.7. So this is going to be. I wonder if the safety car will. Oh, hang on. Will the safety car come in this lap? I wonder.
It should
Been
do.
a couple of laps now, because Arthur is now at the back of the pack. But we could see one more lap because I think it's a bit.
Nope.
Oh no! Here we go then. Here we go. Oh, and a bit of shenanigans.
Who is
Adam
that?
braked and Vegeta went into the back of Adam. And Vegeta's going to have to pit because he hasn't got a wing.
Not what Vegeta wanted.
Oh no. And he's got a 5-second penalty as well.
That sets up
Oh,
Adam.
he's retired in the pits.
Oh, no.
That
That
is-
sets up Adam beautifully, however. He's got no one to even challenge him at the minute. If he
Oh,
makes
there's a-
this work, this would be incredible.
Unfortunately, there's a bit of red miss from Vegeta. A bit of a shame because I think he could have still got in the points, but that's
100%
definitely.
could have got in the points. But are we about to
Yeah.
see? I don't even want to say anything. We could be seeing
Well,
something
we've got
amazing.
Fine Defenders 2 seconds behind. Aurelian is a further 2.6 behind Fine Defender. Aurelian has got Owen and Rain swarming all over the back of him. And this is where the hairpin, this is where Aurelian has been slow.
Adam's
So we'll
making
see
a
if
gap.
Owen and Rain can have a go. Oh, no, not this time. But look at the grip that Owen has.
Look at the
Oh,
grip.
and Owen!
Oh, very, very close.
Oh, massive correction there from Owen. He's got to be careful. He knows that podium is there for the taking, but he's got to be careful.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too sure with Owen. He's got rain, and remember, Owen does have a time penalty. He's got to put in some really quality laps here. Again, more twitchiness. I think Rain might have him here. He's really going for it. I think Rain could have him.
Won't be the 130 yard. It might be into the chicane though.
Coming into here, he makes the dive. Makes the dive. What a manoeuvre from Rain. That is quality
What a
racing.
Great move from Rain. And there's that funny camera angle again that I quite like, but it's very, very pointless. Oh, look at that. Owen's coming back at him. Owen's coming back. It's not over yet. But, good defending there from Rain. Now then. Now we've seen that Rain can overtake on track. Can he stick up the inside of Aurelian? The podium is there. The win is there. The win is there for Rain.
The win could be there for Adam. He's making quality ground here. He's got 3 seconds on Fine Defender now.
Oh, and Aurelian's lost it!
Oh
Oh,
no! Oh my god!
that could be another safety car.
Will it be another safety car? It's 6
It
laps to
could
go.
be.
He stopped on the
Oh,
track.
Aurelian's
He's got
dropped it. He's lost the podium. But silver lining, if you're listening, Aurelian, you finished 10th, so you'll be getting a point.
Is
And I
that
tell you,
a
look at
safety car?
Arthur. Arthur's up at the P6.
Arthur's doing incredible.
He was P11 at the start of the safety car restart. He's up to P6.
No safety car.
He's going really well. No. So the racing will resume then.
Racing will resume. And Adam's got a sizable gap. This could be by far one of the best drives we've ever witnessed. I know I say that quite a lot.
Let's see how fast this gap does come down then. 1.7 is the gap. Rain has a purple sector in sector 2.
Rain's
Is he on
going
for a
it.
fastest lap? But he's
Could
got
we
Owen
see
in
the two
company as well.
Mercedes have a bit of a fight?
Oh, will we see team orders? Will Adam move out the way?
Rain is
Rain
rapid.
does. He won 40.5, a mega lap.
Arthur is also rapid on this circuit.
He is.
And that
He is.
gap does not seem to, no, it does seem to be coming down. I eat my words, just as I was about to say. Arthur makes a move on Rhino. Does get up into P5.
God, he's going really fast, isn't he, Arthur? He's definitely got the bit between his teeth now. He obviously was a bit deflated after being 50 seconds behind and last, but now,
You can
P5.
smell it. You can smell the
Yeah,
high points.
Arthur is only 7 seconds off the lead.
That is
That's all he is at the
crazy.
moment. He is. Yeah,
As Rain sets the purple first sector.
he does.
Really trying
Owen's
to catch
dropped back a
Rain.
little.
Sorry, Rain. Sorry,
Owen's-
Fine Defender.
Yeah, he's closed that 2-second gap down already.
With 5 laps to go, not long now. Adam starting to lose that gap, that 3-second gap he's made. He's got to be careful. Those tyres will now be screaming at him, begging
I
for
was going to say,
forgiveness.
I think if they weren't screaming before, they definitely are now. I think the safety car has definitely helped him. And of course, Aurelian spinning hasn't helped him, because that's one less car for these guys to try and overtake, because they are coming.
And they're coming fast. He's already lost 0.2 seconds just through that corner alone.
Yeah, looks like fine defender. Looks like he's
0.3
found some
seconds
speed.
through that corner.
Yeah. Here comes Rain then. When we have a look into turn 1. Oh my god, a 39.8.
Arthur still on it though.
Ooh.
Arthur and Rain putting in very, very similar times.
They are indeed.
And Rain is now just that ever so slightly closer. Adam's still holding on, still trying to make those tyres work. You can tell there's just no grip on them at all.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Arthur did get, it didn't pop up on my screen, but Arthur did get the fastest lap of the race actually. 39.830, so yeah. Those two are definitely matching each other for pace.
Arthur's got a lot of battery as well compared to the rest of the grid.
Yeah. Right, and we've seen Rain have a lunge at Aurelian at this hairpin. Will he have a go? Will he have a look at fine defender? No, I think he's learned. Oh, he's going to get the better traction now, isn't he? Look at that. But
Nah.
fine defender able to fend him off for now. But for how much longer is he gonna hold on?
Adam now essentially driving on blocks of ice at this point. There is absolutely no grip on those tyres whatsoever.
Oh, and Rain. Oh, it's an easy move. Fine defender makes a mistake around Spoon. Oh, they're going side
He's
by
going to try
side.
fight it. Going to try. He doesn't have the battery power.
They're going to go side by side into 130, aren't they? Who's going to be the... Oh, I think it's going to happen. Oh, this might not end well. It is ending well. This is great racing from these two. Who's the last of the late breakers? It's Rain into the chicane.
Late breakers. Could you see a switcheroo? Not enough grip from Fine Defender. That is fantastic racing. But he does have the run up.
I'll tell you what, that is impossible enough to do in the dry. To do it in the wet. Phenomenal.
No, thinks against it. Does not have the grip for that one. That is brilliant racing. Exactly what you want to see. This is why they're Tier 1, ladies and gentlemen. You are witnessing perfection.
Absolutely mesmerising. I was on the edge of my seat there. I generally thought that was going to end in tears, but a testament to both of those drivers there for keeping it fair, keeping it on the track. What
I just want to
from
point
these
out,
two.
Fine Defender's a Tier 2 driver.
He is.
And
He
that,
is.
to
And
race
so is
with
Adam.
the Tier 1 boys like that in the rain, remarkable.
Yeah. Shows you how competitive.
Shows you the quality that 7GR has. This is one of the best league people. Follow us.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
Yeah, follow us on Twitch. You can find us on YouTube. Yeah, just search 7GR on your preferred search engine. You will find our website. Come join the Discord. Come join in the fun as Fine Defender coming under attack from Owen.
That's going to be... Oh, just pips him. Arthur, hot on their heels.
Fine Defender doesn't look too strong around Spoon, does he? But Rain is now within 1 second of Adam.
Oh, Adam is now going to be hurting at his teammate. He wants this win, but I don't think Rain's that nice.
3
he
laps
wants to
to
win as
go
well.
then. 3 laps to go. Can Adam hold on?
We're going to see this flashbacks to 2016. Two Mercedes going at it.
A race that I think we both admit it was a bit of a damp squid, wasn't it? But now it's hotting up towards the end as we've seen different tyre strategies come into play. Adam able to keep those tyres going from the start. He's going to the end.
Oh, it's so close to his teammate.
It's a shame for Aurelian, who was also on the same strategy of making one set of tyres go to the end.
Fight for third place is also heating up, however.
Yeah, Fine Defender under constant pressure from Owen and Arthur, both drivers who would probably very quickly catch up to the back of Adam and Rain at the same time. Fine Defender is doing a fine job of keeping these two behind.
Fine Defender is doing a fine job of defending.
He is. Right then, Rain, oh look at that. He's right on the tail of his teammate. He's going to get the better traction.
No, there doesn't seem to be any team orders here.
No team orders just yet then. I don't think there will be. I think Adam, as you said, Adam will really, really want this. He's begging for some kind of reprieve. He's like, please, let my teammate have some kind of mistake. Not a race-ending mistake, but a mistake that lets me win.
Unfortunately, Adam is not going to be able to fight this one.
Oh, look at that. He's got so much more speed. Even
Arthur.
going up towards... Arthur's gone. Oh, no, Arthur. He's lost it. But Rain has taken the lead.
Adam. Arthur's retired.
Is he retired on track?
He has retired on track.
Oh.
He's probably just fed up with it at this point.
Yep, so then...
As
Oh, and
Owen
Owen's
gets
got past
past
Find
Defender.
Defender.
Fight for third place still very much live.
Interesting. So, let's have a quick look at penalties, shall we? So both Owen and Find Defender all on 3 seconds. So Owen's got just over a lap and a half to catch and pass Adam and gain 3 seconds. So I think it's safe to say, unless Adam makes a big mistake, he's got a podium, and a well-deserved one at that.
Yeah, very well deserved one. To not pit at all and to keep your speed like that, incredible. Obviously, he's been pit by his teammate, but to be honest, Rain has been on fire this entire session. So
He has.
I don't imagine anyone expected anything else.
Yeah, Rain's pace has been pretty phenomenal today. He's done some overtakes on track that others haven't been able to do. And we're down to 8 people finishing. 16 started, we've got 8 finishes at the moment. Just over a lap remaining as Rain negotiates. Look at that, he's got 2.5 seconds with his teammate in a lap.
Adam, it's such a shame. He was doing so well, and you really hoped he'd get it.
Look on board with Adam, and just the difference in grip. You can see the tyre. The tyre grip is just. You look at Rain's tyres.
Very fast to Adam, however.
Rain's tyres, and you look at Adam's. Adam's are pretty much bald.
Yeah. Then
as you said, he is pretty much racing on ice at the moment.
They're slick tyres.
Owen starts the last lap 1.4 behind. Can he get that second position?
No.
No.
Hello.
So now he's got to worry about Find Defender. Find Defender could be on the podium here.
Find Defender, you can now smell it. He knows the podium's coming his way.
He's got to be careful because you've got Rhino as well.
A lot of pressure.
Rhino is only, what, 4 seconds?
Yeah, don't discount Zeno, however.
Behind
he's hot
Owen.
on his heels.
Yep, Owen could be down in 6th as it stands with these penalties. He's got to get a move on. He's definitely losing that 3rd position to Find Defender.
Adam under pressure from Owen. Needs to keep his chill. Don't worry about defending, don't worry about any of that. Just keep it on the track. Hello,
it's Finley! Finley's binned it on the last lap! Oh, Finley. We're down to 7.
7 drivers out of 16.
That is...
pretty shocking, to be honest, but it's a rainy
well,
day.
It's wet. It's the wet. It's Japan. It's wet. You can forgive these guys, especially with the curbs on this track.
They're tier 1, yes, but they hate magic.
Here we go then. Rain comes round the last time, and Rain wins his 3rd race of the season.
Adam,
as he sets the fastest lap at the same time. Adam comes round for a fantastic 2nd position.
Find Defender. No, it's Rhino.
No, Rhino gets it. Rhino on the podium. You said it, didn't you? You said it. You said don't discount Rhino. And here we are. Then he's got a podium in tier 1. I thought Find Defender had it, as the game gives Find Defender the
of
the day.
To be honest, I'll give him that, but I'm going to share that with Adam, because what a drive to not pit at all and to finish on the podium, P2. I mean, come on.
It's very rare to see that kind of strategy in a league race.
in a league
So
race
kudos to
on
Adam
a
for
track
pulling
like
off.
this, especially.
Yeah. I don't think Adam put a foot wrong all race, did he? He
No.
was just there doing his own race. So Mercedes won too.
Yeah, they're going to be happy with that one.
Yeah. So then, after that chaotic end to the race, Killer, why don't you take us through the race rundown? Race rundown, I should say.
Rain, our race winner with the fastest lap. That's an extra point for him. Lucky man. And followed by Adam, his teammate. What a drive from him. Kudos to you, Adam. Shame you didn't get the win, but you move on, you grow, you learn from it. Rhino to round off our podium positions, followed by Find Defender and Zeno to round off the top 5. Owen, Trey, Finley, Arthur and Aurelian to round off our top 10. And Vegeta, Lucci, Paul, Muddy Warrior,
Lucy.
Jake, Lucy, sorry, I always get that wrong. And Origin Finn to round off the rest of the grid. Thank you everyone for joining us and watching today. It's been a remarkable race, and yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be honest.
It was definitely a slow burner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It took its time getting going, but once it got going, that was an enthralling end. And,
A race.
absolutely amazing into the Grand Prix. Well then, guys, I guess we should roll the end credits and say thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed tonight, make sure you're back tomorrow for round 4 of Tier 2, where my co-host here, Killer, will be racing tomorrow.
Yep, Silverstone,
if I
ladies and
remember
gentlemen.
I was going to say a track I seem to remember you enjoy fondly.
I do love this track. I may not be the fastest at it, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying it. I know it inside out. It's home turf. It is just one of those tracks that you just love racing on. Even if you're not winning, you just enjoy the experience altogether.
Excellent. There you have it, right from the horse's mouth. So, tomorrow, 8:30. If not, come join us Thursday for Tier 3, where we race around Abu Dhabi. If not, we're back again next Tuesday. Yeah, I know you don't know that, Alexa. Shut up. Why? Why? Stop it. Anyway, I think that's me done. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Take care.
And we're good.